Bonjour! This week we're talking about languages and all the different similarities that languages can have with each other. There have been scientists all over the world that do their best to try and figure out what type of languages there are and if they have something in common. We watched a video earlier about Chomsky, who is a very prominent language scientist looking for ways that languages related to each other. Some of the ways that languages relate to each other are with syntax clues or with context clues. So these are things like subjects, such as a person, a dog, a thing, or a place, those nouns, right? Inside a sentence or inside of verbal communication that kind of show up in every language. The difference is sometimes the order of where these words show up might change, depending on the language and the culture. So it can be really hard to track what different languages mean and how to decipher them or decode them when we find an old language, like in the Mayan temples down in South America. Language is so fascinating. I really enjoy trying to learn new languages, but it's really hard the older you get. Some of the ways you can practice are with apps, online, finding a teacher, or traveling to these places. The more you get used to learning a language and trying something out, the more you're going to be able to communicate with people different from you. My favorite language is sign language. I know how to say that my name is Alex. And by doing this, it allows me to communicate with people that might be deaf or hard of hearing, as well as people that might be nonverbal and don't want to communicate with their words. It's kind of like a secret code word for your hands. There are lots of different ways that languages kind of dominate our life. They allow us to communicate when we're feeling upset, when we're hurt, or even when we're happy and having a good time. How do you use language with your family? Do you speak more than one language? Do you speak English or Spanish? Comment down below. I'd love to learn how you do language in your family and if there's any similarities between one and the other as you figure it out. Take care.